Alright, so welcome to Xian. I did a video on this pretty before trying it out, and yeah, now I'm kind of like enjoying the game a lot. I'm actually kind of addicted. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it, surprisingly. It's pretty it's not complicated, or that's not the right word. It's not as complicated as you think it would be, but it does have some complexities that makes it a difficult game to understand if you don't, I guess, put in the time to understand. But it's a cool game, and I really do like the game. It's a fun game, very fun game. So, anyways, I'm actually gonna start off. So my starting hand's kind of meh, but yeah, I'll kind of explain the game and how this goes. I'm actually using a Hepstar Pavilion, but I'd recommend using like a different character of a different sect or whatever. Because this is probably one of the harder sects to use. I think Cloud and Duanyan is supposed to be like the easier ones. But I'm using this one because I actually like really I'm enjoying this character setup stuff. I think it's fun. So we're gonna get started by trying to go through this. So basically we're in the meditation phase. This is at the beginning. I wouldn't really worry about losing this. It's okay to lose, but if you can win, that's a plus because that's a destiny that you can lose later in the future. So right now, essentially, you shouldn't really do too much in this phase. Kind of just work with the cards that you're given. I wouldn't exchange the cards because it's just not really worth it. Because those exchanges could be used for something else, for like later future stuff. So don't exchange your cards now. It's just not very useful. If you want to skip this phase, you can absorb, which is basically you just sacrifice your cards. You'll never see them again. Well, actually, you will see them again as long as you play the card eventually in the future. But yeah, you should be good. It's fine. Boom, 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 boom. So the only reason I got rid of some of those cards is that those cards aren't too useful. So I'm kind of getting rid of them. Now, ideally, what should have happened, is that you get cards that you can combine, which give you also another cultivation. But sadly, I did not. And I decided that I'm just going to tough it out. Because you don't really lose too much destiny. This is a time where, like, it's okay. You shouldn't be really that worried about losing destiny. Just kind of just go through it. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. But there you go. I have made it. So when you hit get out of meditation phase, you can actually pick one of these cards. Kind of just pick the card that suits you. Personally, I'll pick this one because it's a card that's a bit more useful later in the future. But we'll have to see because obviously the cards it kind of depends when you need that at that time. So I'm gonna go with that. Hexagram. Nothing really that insane. So we'll just I'll kind of just let it go. Now I'm using the Hepstar Pavilions, which kind of has a big emphasis on star power, and I'll be explaining that how to play this, as this video is going to be titled "How to Play Hepstar Pavilion." So, I guess start off. Hepstar Pavilion has, I believe, 5 characters. I don't know how to play all the characters. I mainly know how to play. I believe her name is Tang Yuan. Sorry, probably. I have no idea actually. I just look at the character and I'm like, okay, I just want to play that character. So yeah, it is what it is. So anyways, so basically I am picking this character to play, and this is a pretty cool character because they have some pretty unique quirks in their like sects. So basically they have a few things we're going for them. So they have a thing called star power and star points. So star point is basically a place where the card gets buffed by any star power that you have. And the star power can come from these cards, or comes from like, I believe some traits can give star power, but not very many of them do. So basically what the star power does is that for when your card is on that star power, each attack that you do with that card will get an additional bonus from that star power. So for example, this can hit twice, right? So with 7 attack, star point, make an additional 7 attack. So it means it will be doing 7 damage and another 7 damage because this is on the star point. And then it will include the 2 star power gained from these 2 cards. So it'll be doing 9 and a 9 effectively. And that's essentially how it kind of works. I mean, pretty basic. It's the same with this guy. So you get this attack would be 8, and you'd still obviously get 2 defense. You won't do any damage because it doesn't do any damage. So I'm actually going to break through right here. It's pretty important to break through when you can, but don't try to force it or sacrifice it. And I'm actually going to switch to that because this is actually a really good move. So it's a double hit, and it also can do another hit because it has something called a post action, which basically means when you play the card once, the card will activate the action later in the future. So it kind of says when the card is played the second time, the effect will be triggered, which means this can do 3 attacks, which if you guys remember, I placed this on the star power, meaning that it will take the benefit from this 2 star power, which will now be 4 if it does do the whole cycle. Now, it's probably not going to get to that stage, but actually I should probably be putting it here because it's more effective. So I'll put that there, and I finally got the card I wanted. This one gives you 2 star power, and I really needed that. And it also turns another slot into a star power slot, which is really good. So I'm going to put that there just so that this can also get some benefits from that. So I can also put that there, but we want the hexagram. So I'll explain what the hexagram is, as that can also be a little confusing if you've never used the hexagram before. Shoot. Put that there. Okay, give me a sec. I'm kind of like looking through my things. Okay, I can actually just, okay. Alright, so what a hexagram is. So this is probably like the second main thing that is in this sect, which hexagrams basically, what it does is that it eliminates the probability from your cards. So for example, you see this card has a damage number between 2 to 10. What hexagram does is that it changes that probability to make it to the max damage, which is 10. And that's pretty strong if you use it properly. And there are some cards that literally can only be casted by like a 30% chance, 20% chance, or effects that can only be casted with those type of rates. And that's kind of what makes the card or the ability really strong, because it has a chance of activating. It's like a gamble, but you get rid of that gamble probability with hexagram. So I'll be showing, hopefully I'll be showing you how that works, because yeah, but it will take a while, because I don't know if, I think this game is partly RNG, so it's not like totally skill, because if you don't get the cards that you need, you will lose. Luckily, it's been kind of going well for me this round, because usually what would happen is that you get screwed over. I had actually another recording that I was doing, and I actually got screwed over a lot because the game just didn't give me any of the cards I needed when I got to the final main stage of how my build would be finished. And most of your builds would usually be finished by the end of the game anyway, because usually all these cards are pretty bad even when paired. Like, they're okay, but no matter what, there's always going to be people who get to the very last stage. So no matter what, if you don't have your setup, you're going to lose. And I kind of messed up there. I should be putting something else there, because I actually did not realize I was losing cheese somewhere. So To compensate for that, I'm probably just gonna put this there, just so it doesn't, so I don't lose too much. So okay, that's perfect. I need more star power. That is one of the cards I actually use for my end build, so the more cards of that I get, the better for me. I'm gonna actually keep that practice writing. Perfect. Level, next level. I need that. Let me do this. Okay, I'm gonna keep that card. I'm gonna sacrifice that. Ooh, perfect. I forgot what this is. For every 8 card absorb, draw 1 card. Actually. Okay, perfect. And then I will get this. So what this does is basically when I die, I get revived. Pretty strong. Very good. Alright. Why am I going against this? God. Also, technically, you could cheese the game by not combining cards and keeping everything at level 1, and then just keep sacrificing cards to her so that she can keep drawing. That is another strategy, but personally, I don't like getting rid of certain cards when they can be used. But yeah, as you can see, this person leveled up a lot. I mean, they're level 101, and even with, yeah, they have this, but it only gives them 8, so they're just really far ahead in terms of cultivation. I mean, I'm level 36, 42, big difference. But it doesn't matter, because my star power is way more developed, so I'm basically trying to not lose too much stuff at the beginning, because I feel like if you lose a lot at the start, or at this point, it's kind of bad. It goes bad. It goes bad for you. Not the best situation you want to be dealing with. So this card is not that useful. It is a good card, but it's not useful for the build I'm going for specifically. So I'm kind of avoiding it. I will be exchanging cards just because I really do not want to waste exchanges. So I'm actually pretty close to that. Next. Why am I going against this person multiple times? I mean, I'm fine with it because I win. This guy has a similar build. And you don't really go against the same person twice. But why is this person having an HP build? You don't even have a musician. Oh, wait. Oh, that is a musician, Billy. Never mind. Yo. I mean, this is just a slow bleed for you, no? Because regardless, I'm going to beat you with... You have... Oh my god, this person is just stacking. Yeah, this is just a slow bleed for them. Like, they can't really lower me. Wait, yeah, what the heck are they doing? Yeah. It's a slow bleed for them. My build literally counters their build because they're just focused on getting HP. I mean, that is a strategy too. There is a strategy. There's actually a way to do it to where your HP contributes to your damage. I actually know how to do a build like that. But I'm not doing it here because there's no point. And I'm actually going to switch to that, and that is perfect. Okay. So I have 11 cards. I'm probably gonna... This build is probably pretty good. Honestly, I'm pretty safe. I don't think I'm gonna lose that many things. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I guess I kind of didn't really explain chi, but I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. In most games, it'd be like mana, which basically means it's just the skill cost for the card. So chi is this, and certain cards give chi. Wait, this card gives chi. This card gives chi for if you use it on a star point card. And yeah, I mean, some of this stuff is kind of self-explanatory, so I don't want to really go too much in depth, because there's not really a point. It's kind of... Chi is something you kind of get pretty easily, as long as you kind of know what you're doing. And okay, I got another card that I need my build right there. Beautiful. So, it's actually going pretty well. I'm surprised that nothing bad has really happened. Because usually things happen by now. So anyways, I'm going to throw away that card. The thing is, this card's not that useful, but I do want to ideally get another one just so I can make it. But it's not that big of a deal. God dang it. So the thing is, actually, these aren't that useful either. So I'm actually, those are, okay, those are chase cards and they're good, but I don't need it currently. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I was kind of hoping for a chance to get like good card, but that didn't happen. So okay, I have to get, I'm keeping these cards by the way, because those specifically change for cards that belong in that sect, and those are really important. Probably something you should keep if you're playing specifically the painter. So don't waste it, because those painter cards are pretty useful, specific ones. So don't waste it. But yeah. Boof. And I believe, dang, this guy is really getting this guy beat me before with this build before, or the HP decrease. It was kind of annoying. Or no, that was a different game, never mind. But I've had some people beat me through that strat, and I really dislike that strategy. When you see it hit 0, it's like there's nothing else you could have done there. Alright. Oh, perfect. I got this card. And perfect. Okay. Build is basically done almost at this point. It's ogre for these guys. Yep, it's ogre. So yeah, I basically won the game. There's not really a way for these guys to win now. Actually, wait, no. I haven't won yet. Getting ahead of myself. I still haven't gotten the most important card in the game yet. But I'm actually going to keep that card, because that card... So basically what this card does is that it changes everything to a start point. So that's kind of one part of this build. So before we get ahead of ourselves, let me keep exchanging. Oh, perfect. I needed that. So this card upgrades the next 3 cards, which you'll see how it stacks up. It stacks up very well. It does. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful when you see this build kind of just does its magic. I'm actually going to do that. Oh, upgrade the cards again. That's pretty good. And let's keep doing it. Oh, this card will trigger twice. I like that actually, because you'll see how this works. It works. I'm telling you, this build is really strong. Oh, I got it. I got it at the very end. Okay. You'll see how this build works out, but when you see how this build works, it's really hard to stop, especially if you don't kill me basically within the first few turns. So basically, I'll explain it when we get to that point where I can switch. But you kind of see how my star power just stacks up like crazy. I mean, it went insane mode. But there's nothing much I could do here. But I mean, as you can see, like I kind of just melted them with that. And this is only with this. Now I'll explain why specifically having these cards are useful, because, you know, as you can see, I have a lot of hexagram, but I don't have anything that actually rolls off of it. And that's when the card I literally got at the very end comes in very handy. So what this card does is that it repeats 5 times, and it has a 30% chance of actually hitting. But if you remember what I said, hexagrams, what they do is that it activates when it activates when you have a probability. And now because of with the hexagram, I turn that probability into 100%. So it's gonna happen every single time. And right now I believe it's at 4, but I'm trying to get that. Actually, no, never mind, because I upgraded the cards. It's level 5. or five hexagrams. And ideally, okay, actually that's really good. And I mean, you kind of saw how, okay, well, okay, now it's for sure. Okay, they're cooked for sure now. And as you can see, no matter what happens, I basically win because what... So basically what happens is that when this activates, turns every one of these into star power, and you get 2 star power. This turns, I get the 3 star power from this, and then this activates, levels up this card, gets me HP, so if I lose any HP gain, this card becomes level 2, gets 5 stacks, but this card triggers this card twice. So I get another, so I get level 5, or I get 5 stacks of the star power because it's the largest stack, and then it activates, triggers twice. Hexagrams activates, this activates, and then it has a chase ability, which then activates the lightning. So it's beautiful. I mean, it's gonna be art, essentially. Oh yeah, and since this is the first card, I also get an extra star power. But yeah, boom, boom. And I mean, it's over for them. Like, there's nothing they can do. Chase. Oh, actually, they survived because they have so much freaking HP. Oh, that's what they were doing. Yeah, they're doing this build, which is 10, each 5 HP have added before. So basically, they're trying to just abuse that, but against this build, yeah, that doesn't oppose it. That doesn't do anything. I don't need any of those cards. I don't need that. I actually can almost max that card, which is pretty insane. And, oh my god. Oh my god. Well, now we get 7, the largest stack. That is stupid. Yeah, this game wants me to win. Yeah, this is a done and dusted deal. Now, ideally, I get another one of these cards so I can put it on there. And then I get another one of these to turn this into a level 3 card. But it really doesn't matter. I mean, no matter what happens, I win. I mean, if I could get this level 5, it would be cool. Or another 5 Thunders for another 2 attack. But honestly, not really needed. The only thing that matters is stacking up star power. And it's pretty hard for a person to beat me or kill me in one cycle. Because 100 HP is pretty hard to get rid of in one cycle. Even if you're using like certain builds. It's pretty difficult to do that. Most of the builds require a lot of building up to, and it usually requires like 1.5 cycles to fully complete. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Guaranteed. Oh. And we got another one. So I don't know. This is kind of like it. Why am I? What is with the lag? Has never happened like this before. It's weird. Is someone trying to get me out of this game? Well, that's too bad. Because, I mean, no matter what... Because no matter what happens, I win. Alright. Your funeral, my friend. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if I can't chase. Because, yeah, it's not going to do anything to me. In fact, it's worse for you, because you can't... Yeah, you can't chase... Oh. Okay, never mind. I see what you're doing. All that build up. Well, I still win because this card takes way too long to stack up. I mean, unless you have it at 3, it's not really a worth card using. That's why I avoid that card. No, that's not card I was talking about. Kind of ESC. I mean, I already have a better card. They only have it at level 1, which I'm actually kind of surprised. That level 1. I don't need that. Because I don't have any plants. And, are you kidding me? I wish I could just, boom, sacrifice it. It's okay. I don't really need that. I don't need that. I'm just gonna keep these cards. I mean, my cultivation's way ahead of them. Like, I don't think anything they do can stop me at this point. Yep, it's over. Good game, my friend. You are done.
只不过是修行路上又一场历练罢了。
But yeah, that's about it. I mean, and this game is pretty fun when you get when you understand the quirks of your class. And I mean, if you're really into strategy, this is like a really fun game, in my opinion. So I mean, yeah, this is basically Hepstark Pavilion. Specifically for this though, it's not like oh I only have this build. Which, oh damn, I realized I could just switch this to here, but it's okay. Oh my god, still almost took him out of 1 turn, but it's because I don't have enough star power. 39 is wacko work. 49, oh my god. 161, that is some wild work.
修为又得精进，如此下去。
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't. Did they have it? Well, anyways, I mean, that's about it. I mean, it's pretty fun. Enjoyable. I mean, I definitely have that blocked. I'll probably put another video out for, like, how to play a Cloud member. Which are these guys. I'm right now having fun playing these guys right now. Specifically just her, because that's the only one I have unlocked. I might try to play these guys. These guys are actually super hard. I still don't really understand how to play it fully, like to do a good build. These guys are fun, but you have to really know how to stack stuff for them for sure. But these guys are pretty easy. I mean, I mainly use these two, but I can use basically any one of them. I played these guys for free. Kind of play him, but not really. He's kind of like basic. But yeah, anyways, I'm going ahead of myself. So yeah, that's about it. See you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.